He is clicking on that pylon a lot, so taking his vision down there may be the route he's going with. And yeah, it looks like the probe is departing to do exactly that. But StephanoNO, my friend, knows his timing so well that he's going to know when this, well, you know, that was Antigua. That was Antigua Shipyard, where StephanoNO was like, oh, I know just from your probe timing that you're forge fast expanding. But I don't know if that's what we're going to see here because, oh god, he's going to know. StephanoNO's going to know that he forge fast expands. Oh, this is so crazy, man. StephanoNO's... Alright, here's this probe, because of his Overlord, he sent his Overlord out, and the Overlord saw where the probe came from. So he knows that
Tails is fast expanding. I got you, man. I got you. You're so excited you can't even spit it out. You have saliva.
Yeah, I'm like, dear God, man.
Seriously.
Matt Kramer being like, this is such bad commentary. I'm sorry, I couldn't even speak.
He's so excited, his heart is pounding. Understood, man. Yeah, definitely that overplacement really showing when that probe is coming for. Of course, that timing really lets him know, hey, there's a forge up, most likely a fast expand is coming, and that probe is on its way back home. Just kidding. He's going to come on back and try and get an idea of when StephanoNO will be expanding. But look at this, throwing down that gas first, going to try and get out that speed. A couple of Lings are on their way on out, and actually looks like he might be sending. Where is this drone going? Is he going for the gold? Is StephanoNO going for the gold? I think he may be.
Yeah. I completely think he is. You know, you're dead on.
Yep.
He knows his opponent forge fast expanded, not only because now of the Overlord vision, but as we were saying earlier, the probe timing, and he knows there's no way Tails can push out for at least a little while. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw down some spine crawlers as a common reaction from many Protoss. Maybe to lay on some early 3-gate pressure, which I know Tails does favor a little, but dropping 2 gas may or may not be the case.
Definitely, as we have StephanoNO. Gonna be getting that speed out as soon as possible. This probe looks like it may go down. Poor probe. Poor little Wally there. Won't be any sequels for that movie. Poor Pixar. Will not be cashing in on that, as we do have an Overlord flying on in. We'll be seeing that forward, as well as that gateway timing. Should be able to pop on in here. Let's see. Ooh, actually 2 gates going down from Tails here. Might want to get a little aggressive here. He really does not want this hatchery to go. But if it goes up and StephanoNO holds it just fine, he's going to be in a great position going into the mid-game. Tails knows that, and he's going to really try to exploit that. But StephanoNO, does he see that? He does not see it yet, guys. He has not seen that second gate. He does not know if any pressure might be on the way.
He needs to move that Overlord just a centimeter to the left, but I don't think he's going to do it. The Overlord is now departing from the area, and you know, he wants to be afraid of any stalkers, as a cybernetics core would typically be finishing up right about now, but not going to be the case. There is not a stalker on the way, because we're going to see a bunch of zealots make an attempt at denying this gold with this 2-gate, and it's so huge that he is not scouting that.
Yeah, it really is. As we start to see some zealots going to be popping out pretty soon. Come on, don't make me wrong, Tails. Should be popping him out, as we do actually have that level 1 ground armor on the way from Tails as well. There we go. There go the 2 zealots. Got to keep an eye on StephanoNO. Might need a spine crawler and holding this off. Even if that does happen as well, it's a possibility he can bring his zealots down here to the main. I heard you.
StephanoNO dropping a Roach Warren right now and actually pulling a ton of gas. I honestly, sometimes you got to wonder with these pro players, man, because fast Roach is something you want to combat fast zealots. Now scouting the 2-gate with his Zergling, but I'm honestly wondering with that really fast +1, you know, you need that +1 was literally started so early that you can't afford +1 that fast with a Stalker and a Cybernetics core. So I'm wondering if StephanoNO knew that was going to be just was a 2-gate just because of the quick +1 timing. You know, Warp Gate's something you always start immediately.
Yeah. When
you go for the Cybernetics core, and that was a really fast +1. The reason he could afford that is because he didn't have to put that money into Warp Gate with that late Cyber Core. So here comes the Zealots, looking like they're getting ready to move out, but there are 11 Roaches spawning right now for StephanoNO, and I think he's going to hold this off just fine. We see Tails, man, going for some desperate strategies to deal with StephanoNO on this map, and it looks like it's going to be easily thwarted.
Yeah, definitely. The Roaches do just pop on out, and they went ahead and got nice and reunited with their fellow Zerglings. Look at this, a surround on all those Zealots. The Roaches doing so much damage, and from here, StephanoNO may be able to do a little bit of a counterattack. Looking back at the natural, there's only 1 photon cannon up, a couple of sentries. If anything, he could possibly even just snipe this Forge, but be definitely out of range of it. Gonna go ahead and start chrono boosting out a couple more sentries. This is looking really scary for Tails here, and he's frantically trying to get some units out, throwing up a 3rd photon cannon as well, and look at this, the Forge going down so darn fast. Can StephanoNO take an early victory here? It certainly is looking like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's almost no way. These cannons need to wrap up like 20 seconds ago, and now with these force fields, 1 sentry does go down. Cannon just now wrapping up. There are so many Roaches here. Additional 12 speed leaks coming to reinforce. A lair going down for StephanoNO. Meanwhile, I don't see any way from Tails coming from back from this. It looks, guys, like Stephano is going to take Tails 4-1, even though Tails was showing some incredible play early on at holding off the aggression from Stephano. Just, going for some unstandard Protoss and really paying for it.
Yeah, really some great play from Stephano. There we go, finally breaking that pylon. Will burst on through here. A couple of probes do get us around on top of the roaches, and Tails is going to GG. Stephano wins a series 4-1, guys. Congratulations to him. Wow, holy moly. Great job from Stephano. Tails taking that early lead, going up 1-0 over Stephano earlier on in the show match, and now Stephano rallying it back, winning 4 straight games, now 4-1 to Tails, and wins the series. He'll be winning, I believe, $100. Yeah, $100. Second place would be going to Tails, which would be $50, man. Wow.
Yeah, $100 in an hour and a half. Not bad at all, man. Stephano does take out Complexity's MVP's Tails. Guys, this is Playhem TV. It's been an absolute pleasure casting for you. Robin.
Yes.
Got anything to say, man?
I do. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching the show match, you guys. In a couple hours, I believe NA will be going up. I'm not sure who is casting it, but it should be up and ready to go. It is an open tournament. You're more than welcome to join it. Please follow Playhem. We do these show matches every Sunday. If you have any suggestions, whether it be feedback or players that you want to watch in the show matches, hit us up on that Team Liquid thread. I think we can have some people popping in there for you. You're more than welcome to follow Kibbles and I. I am Robin, twitter.com/RobinTivo. I like to stream every once in a while. And then Kibbles, bust out your Twitter, man. Do it.
It's just twitter.com/Kibbles. Pretty easy. KIBBELZ. Guys, aside from following and Playhem TV and us and all that shenanigan, make sure you enter tournaments at playhem.com. They have fantastic tournaments, guys, with cash prizes. You get to go against really high-level players. You can play literally against Complexity MVPTAiLS, one of my great friends the other day, met with him on the Playhem tournaments. Got Raffle stomped by a nice 3-gate aggression executed out of him on Shakura. So, pretty cool stuff, guys. Enter in the tournaments, and hopefully we'll see you back here for another, it's actually a dog food. Got milk, question mark.
It's a dog food.
Dog food, not a cat food.
Awesome.
Everybody does make jokes about my purring, so
guys,
thanks for tuning in for us.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate every single one of you. The score was 4-1. Score was 4-1. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream. Thanks again, guys. Hopefully we'll see you in about an hour and a half.